Hello everyone and welcome to Let's Play Football Manager 2012. This is the very first episode of a brand new series that we are going to be doing, and I tell you now, I've been looking forward to this for quite some time. For those who were asking me to do a different team, sorry, but I'm still going to be sticking with Liverpool, but mainly because this Liverpool team is considerably different to the one that I took over this time last year. It wasn't quite this time last year, but certainly at the start of last season it's considerably different. Well, our first game is against Stoke, so I don't think there's been any changes to the to the fixture list that I showed you in the introductory videos. But one thing, of course, we have Preston in the League Cup, and that's in the second round, so that's obviously been added there. So that's just a little side feature. But yeah, it's just going to be straight into the Let's Play. I'll quickly go over my fixtures. You know, we're going to be picking up pretty much where we last left off last time. In FM 2011, just continuing straight right in the usual manner. So let's go over the pre-season now very quickly. Played Liverpool reserves, and naturally, you know, if you don't beat your reserves, there really is something wrong. Skrtel, Downing, and Rodriguez scoring with 2 own goals there from both goalkeepers in the Liverpool reserves, which is quite funny. Stevens was in goal for the first half, and Martin Hansen was in goal for the second half, and they both scored own goals, which is quite incredible. They did score 2 goals though, which is a bit annoying, but nevertheless they had 2 decent strikes from Peterson and Ngu. I tell you now, I would have loved to have seen Ngu up front for Liverpool. It won't happen, obviously. Ngog is gone, but it would have been pretty funny. Next game was against Genk. At this point, I was still kind of getting used to everything, you know, so maybe the formation was a little bit skew. So I kind of probably, you know, we were kind of unlucky in that game, to be honest. You know, I think we hit the post a few times and we had one cleared off the line. Sorry, no, that was the Sporting game, which was 0-0. Yeah, I think we hit the post a few times. We were just crap in that game. Beat Yeovil 4-0. Seville, this game here, which Martin Skrtel scored in. He seems to have a good eye for goal for some reason. 2 goals that we conceded here from Canute and Javier were both absolute rockets. You know, they were absolute, well, 25-30 yards out per of them, just smashed into the top corner. There's little we could do about it. Another one here against Cadiz, I think is how you pronounce it, or Cadiz. And Lucas scored, which is very uncharacteristic of him. And this one here, now you may have come across this yourself if you've played the game. We lost 3-0 to this Gymnastique. Now, if there are any people who know this Gymnastique, you know, they're not the most amazing team in the world now, and like thinking, how the hell did you lose 3-0? Well, if there is a strange bug on this demo that where a pre-season friendly has been arranged when all my players, and when I say players, first team players, had been, or at least were on the way to travelling to their international team, because obviously there's the international pre-season friendlies that of course never happened due to the riots, but England played Holland and all my team were travelling to international duty, so I actually ended up playing, I'll show you here, I ended up playing my my youth team. So as you can see, Jordan Henderson was the only player who was a recognised first team player. The rest were all on international duty whilst this pre-season friendly was played. Now I'm not too sure why, whether that's a bug or something, I don't know. But yeah, as you can see, I've had Andre Wisdom and Connor Cody, who I was actually really excited to see because I never really had a chance with him in FM11. He left me far too quickly. But anyway, that's the pre-season. Not the greatest pre-season in the world, but nevertheless, I am looking forward to the full season. Now, also, I'll go over my aims and objectives with Liverpool. But so, looking at the starting 11 here, have the 4-3-2-1, which I probably will change. However, this is just the start and 1.5 for now. This is Kenny's formation. Not going to change. I do have a 4-4-2 as a backup tactic, and I think an asymmetrical version of this formation as well. But I'm probably going to introduce soon the old 4-1-3-1-1, which won me the title in my first season. It is a bit different, that one, though, because obviously there's no Steven Gerrard yet. Craig Bellamy is injured. He's injured for a month. Players seem to get injured very easily on this one for a considerable time as well. It's very annoying. But this team, yeah, as I say, got Lucas in centre mid, Jordan Henson on the right, Adam and Kaut there. Probably would have Bellamy or Gerrard, but I've had to move Adam up. And Luis Suarez up front, Andy Carroll on the bench, which is kind of like real life. Of course, they've got Peter Crouch, they've got the big man, we haven't. And yeah, I think that's their team. So let's waste no more time. As you can see, there really is no difference. I'll show you the league. There has been some fixtures played out already. Man United beat QPR 2-0. Everton beat Swansea. Blackburn drew with City. Wigan beat Sunderland. West Brom beat Arsenal, which is a sort of kind of true to life. I want to know what happened there. Robin van Persie had one-man team. I'm only kidding, Arsenal fans. Don't worry. I understand your pain. Let's get Steve Clark to do this again. Got to actually. Actually, I'm gonna have hard tackling on Crouch. And let's do a team talk. So this is the first time we really got to see this overall team. So let's give a passionate one for a change. I suppose this is for the fans. And Jamie Carragher. Ah, okay, I see. So obviously when you say the fans, more sort of local bred players such as Carragher are obviously going to be more interested. So let's just try that anyway. Strategy, I'm going to say control. Although I think that hasn't really done me a great deal so far, but I'll give it another go because in the past it did me well on FM11. But here we go then. That's Let's Play is off and underway then for yet another season. Should be interesting to see how we deal with the likes of Peter Crouch and so on. As Suarez was he's been very poor in pre-season. I watched point out Suarez. One thing I am certainly beginning to notice straight away. I've had a few people tell me about how players such as more volatile players, like I talked about last season. You'd have players like Balotelli, Tevez, maybe Aguero, players who are. Suarez isn't necessarily, he's not a bitchy player or anything like that, but one who maybe you could consider slightly temperamental. I mean, when I say slightly, I mean slightly. They tend to get quite aggravated and bitchy very easily. So I would watch out for that. I don't know if it's again. I think SI need to tone down player emotions. If you get me, because they tend to get worked up over the tiniest things, and it's pretty annoying. And there's a goal. It's Dirk Kuyt with the goal putting us in the lead there. 50 goals for Dirk Kuyt, which I think he would have scored that if he'd scored the penalty against Everton. So no wonder he's got 50 goals now, and we're finally take the lead. Now we haven't actually been that impressive in pre-season, but what, pre-season doesn't matter. I'm sure in the past many great teams have done poorly in pre-season and gone on to do well. I mean, I hear many times Bill Shankly's Liverpool team was always crap in pre-season, and then what happened? They win the title. So let's have a look at this then. This is our director camera. It adapts, as I say, to each shot. It's raining, as you can see as well, which is a nice little feature that I've started to put on this time. A very good finish indeed from Dirk Kuyt there. Excuse me, to put us 1-0 up against Stoke City. Very comfortable at the moment. One thing I have returned is my tactics in sort of, I suppose it's Arsenal style football. This sort of pass and move malarkey, and that's a penalty. And who's going to be taking this? It should be Kuyt. And Andy Wilkinson, what's going to happen to him here? He has been sent off. Well, what a start this has been. I think it maybe might have been harsh. I don't know. You can't really see the tackle on the screen, but it was in the penalty box. There's always the risk that it's going to be a red card. And Dirk Kuyt here has the chance to get his second and put us 2-0 up on this penalty. Now, of course, as I say, he famously missed that penalty against Everton. What's he going to do this time? Oh, he makes no mistake this time. It's 2-0, and he has his second goal of the game and of the season. Very good start indeed. This is for us here. It's a pity we couldn't do this. We couldn't do this against Sunderland at the start of the season. But let's see. Quite ironically, we had a penalty, of course, and that's much better penalty than Luis Suarez he did against Sunderland. And 2-0. So Kuyt on a hat-trick already, and we're not even halfway through the game. We have against Stuart Downing on this free kick, and that's going to be a corner. They have an injured player there as well. Who's this on the post? Walters is injured. God's going from bad to worse for Stoke at the moment. There's Jose Enrique. Oh, he scored on his debut. Jose Enrique, what a goal! Obviously, it's not his proper debut, but nevertheless, it is his first game, technically competitive game for Liverpool, and he has just scored an absolute blinder. What a goal this is from the Jose Enrique, the left back here. This plays it to him here, Glenn Johnson. It just opens up for him. I mean, I have said to them. In fact, I haven't actually said it to the defenders. Quite ironically, don't shoot. Try not to shoot all the time. Work balls into the box. But I wasn't expecting Enrique to that. But hey, sweet left foot of his. It's 3-0, and it's not even coming up to half time now, and it's 3-0. What a start this is to FM12. Certainly a lot nicer than that pre-season. Good job he didn't start with the pre-season. And Begovic has to make another save there from Lucas. Oh, screw Steven Gerrard. We just need... oh, it's half-time. We're not even going to... Where's Jordan Henderson going? Other way. Tunnel's the other way. Never mind. Let's see. Let's be... I'm trying to just... So keep it up. Looks delighted. Yeah, they're all very happy. Luis Suarez looking complacent, as you can see. He is a very complacent player, though. Charlie Adams on 79. He started quite. He started quite on like 90% on a reasonably low condition. Midfielders. I was impressed with how you controlled the midfield. I might just say that, yeah. As you can see, Kaut, Adam looking all fired up. Stuart Downing having a very good game. So too Dirk Kuyt, of course, obviously with the 2 goals that is always going to happen. So let's start the second half. I like that as well. Little starts, just little things like that. Start the second half, just nice things, you know. Anyway, so 3-0 up at half time. I don't think there's going to be an Istanbul here, do you? Let's see how we do then. So Jordan Henderson on the right hasn't really been involved a great deal, but hey, you know what? If we're winning 3-0, who cares? He's going to tee this one up for Lucas, maybe. Or no, maybe Stuart Downing, who's trickled that one wide. So, well, really don't know. I really don't know how this has happened, to be honest. How on earth, we have such a poor pre-season. Oh, good save, Reina. Have such a poor pre-season, and then we're able to come out and thrash Stoke in the first half, 3-0. There's Suarez though. Now he really. Oh, he's Carragher's injured. I think he's properly injured though, thankfully. A lot of injuries. Whereas FM, a lot of injuries. Sorry, FM 11 rather. A lot of injuries just seem to happen. Just injuries. On this one, injuries happen for quite a long period of time. If you get me. Like rather than just being out for a day or two, your main players are always going to be out for. I've always noticed that most players tend to be out for quite a long time. Like Bellamy's out for a month. Henderson was out for about 3 weeks. Gerrard, obviously, he started injured, so I can't really use that. But it's that's what I've noticed so far. Whether you can say that for yourself, I don't know, but could just be my luck, to be honest. Let's make another sub here. Let's take Suarez off, and I'm clicking away. Nothing's happening. Let's take Lucas off. He's looking a little tired, I suppose. Bring Aurelio on. Can actually play in midfield. That's interesting. Bring Downing can play in midfield. Actually, no. We'll put Downing there next to Kaut, and Maxi can play in midfield, and we'll take Carroll off as well. Bring Suarez off for Carroll. Suarez not pressing once again, because he was very unimpressive all pre-season. To be honest, really don't know why he's like this. I think he just. I don't know. Like, I can't put my finger on it. And here we go again. Can we maybe get a fourth? Needs to put this one back. Glenn Johnson. Oh, I just hit the bar. What an effort from Glenn Johnson. Kind of concerned how none of my strikers, I say, well, Cout's a striker, I suppose. Wanting to get a hat trick. I might put him up front actually. Or just put Carroll there. Oh, that was a chance, Kaut. He hit it, but hitting straight into the defender. So that was a chance for Kaut, but never mind. Still coming forward though. I love how Walters has been injured for pretty much the whole game. He hasn't taken off. Carroll there with a header. That's typical Andy Carroll so far. Not really going for him. Good header, but good save by the goalkeeper. So we've got 2 big men up now. Crouch and Carroll. Ooh, Glenn Johnson. Ooh. It was poor from him, but nevertheless it's 3 now, so it doesn't really matter. That's 1 minute of added time. And, well, what a start for us. Dirk Kuyt with 2. Jose Enrique getting a goal on his debut as well. So let's do a passionate team talk. A nice victory. Well done. And everyone, as you can see, looks very, very happy indeed. I'm going to have to say to Kuyt, passionate. I'm very happy with your performance tonight. Nothing specific noted. It's actually gone down. Yeah. So I don't want to say anything to Jose Enrique now, because that's gonna. It's shit like this. Come on. I give him a real, personal, a personal thank you, and he just, it goes, his morale goes down, which makes no sense. So as you can see, as the goals, Man City have signed Danny, which who was a very common player to go to play. See, it's like start again. Very common player you'd see go to places like City. And he went to Everton, of course, at FM 11 as well. But yeah, there you go. There's the goal scorer as well. It's very nice to see as well. As you see, we hammered Stoke, and we'll do a post-match conference then, just to get it away. I couldn't ask for more from that start. Jose Enrique, very happy for him. He was faultless. Kuyt. I don't think it's likely that we're going to buy a player, but as I say, if Giuseppe Rossi. Well, there's some interest. I'd buy him, but whether I'd be able to buy him, I don't know. But well, that's that then. Giuseppe Rossi apparently is coming in. Is maybe interested. I'll have to see. Anyway, so that's a very good start for us. Let's have a look at the Premier League table. Well, Tottenham fans, you must be happy with that. Top of the table, West Brom in third, Everton in fourth, Wigan top there. Arsenal, like real life, certainly down at the bottom. Chelsea in 11th. They haven't played yet, actually. And City also in 8th. So, very good start for us indeed. And come up for the second episode. Now, just a very quick note on the second episode and future episodes. I'm probably going to start doing just one episode a day, but that will gradually increase to 2 episodes a day if you just give me just a little bit of time. So I just want to, I want to create a bit of a backlog first, and then obviously with that backlog, I'll upload 2 episodes a day. So thank you very much for watching, lads. Hope you enjoyed this. Give the video a like if you enjoyed it, and I'll see you next time for the QPR game going to Loftus Road. So next time, lads.